With this template that I built for Valiantys, a French company, they wanted some macros included to prevent users from accidentally modifying the template. And also, as you can see here in the image, some quick part building blocks for making inserting document elements very, very easy. Now, with the control, if you accidentally open a Word template, and Word templates are only meant to be opened by those who wish to edit the template, okay? If you're just using the template, then you create a document from it. So this was the restriction around opening this particular template. So unless you're an administrator and intend to edit it, then close it down or click on no, and then the template will close. However, if you want to edit it, then you can bypass that like so. If I now just open it again, you'll get the same message. If I click on no, the template will close, discard any changes. And what you're meant to do is double click like that. And as you can see up here, document 5, it creates a new document from the template. Now, change the logo as you would normally with an image, right click on it and so on and so forth. And as you can see here, we have the Valiantys design down the bottom. Now this is actually, I designed this using word shapes, and this is actually quite dynamic. Now the blue's not going to change much, but if I come down here, you can see within the document how important the design palette is based on your brand guidelines and so on and so forth. So again, this is dynamic. You wouldn't necessarily use it, but it just shows how effective Word can be. Let me just show so you can see everything changing there like so. And then we're into the document. Now this is a formal documentation, and they used a database called Templify to insert or to automate the insertion of the respective fields and the information. As before, anything like this has a table of contents, which is always dynamic in Word. If yours isn't, then you're not using Word correctly, okay? And then, like I mentioned, we have the various building blocks. So if we can go like, let's say, for example, and we have charts, table references, tables, etc. So, for example, if you want to insert a column chart, then you would insert it like so. You want to insert a bar chart, pie chart, etc. Relatively straightforward as far as Word is concerned, as long as you set it up correctly. And then if I just zoom out like this, and again, if I just show you the beauty of incorporating your brand designs and colors, this is how it changes across the template. So even your charts, etc. is dynamic. And again, if you're one of these organizations who has multiple departments and you're using different branding or slightly different branding per department, then this is going to save you a huge amount of effort, because if you've got 3 departments, then you want 3 different brands, which means 3 different sets of documentation, and so on and so forth. And the problem, of course, to maintain all of that and to use those documents essentially compounds. And that's essentially this is the template that I designed for Valiantys.